Happy Friday.
It's Friday. How can you not
This
be happy
Friday.
on a Friday? Just saying.
I know. Welcome to our book sale today. We have a snowstorm going on. Well, is it still going on?
Not really.
We got snow last night, so we're kind of stuck in the house until the roads clear up a bit. And
Yeah.
so
If you need a slushy, stop by. I got a whole yard full of it right now.
we decided to do a book sale, and then we'll go out after a bit. We have some running to do. So I do have some new books to show you today. I just got a bunch of these yesterday. So we have some new ones. We also have some postcards, and we're going to be giving away the set of 5 postcards as a gift, or not a gift, like a raffle. Yeah, these are all, they look like 1950s. Some of them have a 1 cent. Some of them have 2 cent stamp. Well, that one has 2 1 cents. 1940s, 1950s, you're going to get a set of 5 of them that we're giving away today, so that's kind of fun. And we are just going to wait for a few more people to come in, and then we can jump right into it.
Yeah, if you're here, say hi so we know you're here.
Say hi so we know you're here. Ooh, my hair is flat today.
Well, we have no idea who is or isn't in watching the sale. So
Some people don't like to say anything in the sale. They just like to watch and observe, and then if they see something they like, then they will say something. Oh, I see Yvonne. I know. Well, I'm off on Friday, Saturday, so can't really. Usually, it's my day where I go out and source stuff. But there was snow last night, and so Gina's like, "You probably don't want to be running around in that."
I didn't say it like that.
You did too.
No.
And so I figured, well, I might as well have a pop-up sale, and then I'll have to go out tomorrow. Well, I am going out tomorrow to do some running around. So, yeah, we will see. But I do have some new books today. Some vintage, some antique. So, yeah, we got some.
How's the weather going for you, Yvonne? Are you affected by the latest round?
Ah, yay! I'm so glad you like it. I really like the lion one too. It reminds me of a vintage Valentine. So I was super excited. I want to have that put on a t-shirt. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but
It seems like the shipping's going pretty well. I mean, I get things out on a Monday. Everybody has them by the end of the week at the latest. So
she's getting rain.
yeah, it looked like it. I know the Bay Area was getting hammered again. So
Napa had snow.
huh. We saw snow one time when we first moved to Napa, like in 2002, 2003. Woke up one morning and it was just enough to put a little white on the lawn, and then an hour later it was gone. But it was interesting to see.
Yeah, you can scoot in. You seem so far away. Scoot over here. Get over
I can't.
here.
Your foot's on me.
I know. I'll put my foot up. They're worried about potential flooding and landslides. Oh yeah, especially in those areas if you've had a fire, the mudslides and landslides and stuff like that.
You know,
it's crazy.
The good part and bad part is you're getting all the rain, so you'll fill the reservoirs up, and I hear Lake Mead's filling up, and that's all beautiful, but that means it's going to be a horrible growth season, which means it's probably going to be an unkind fire season in the fall. That's usually how it went when we lived out there anyhow. A lot of rain was good and bad all at the same time.
Oh, yeah. We've been kind of watching
Hello, Carrie Ann. Hello, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Well, should we jump right in? We hope everyone's having a good Friday, and if you're getting some bad weather, just stay inside like we're doing. We decided just to have a pop-up book sale because the roads are bad right now. So
Yeah,
hopefully we can get out in a little bit after the sale.
we used to run over to Reno every once in a while on the weekend to have fun. And when we lived out there, one time we ended up getting stuck for
It was
an
horrible.
extra day or two because 80 was closed up at Donner Pass. That whole area was shut down. So yeah, we had to stay in Reno and play a little longer, but we survived it.
Well, maybe we should go there on our vacation. We go to Reno and then we go over to California, see everybody there.
Yeah, go down to LA. There's a bunch of people in California, so
Yeah, Reno. And so we do that as a vacation, a road trip through California, fly out, fly back. Not drive to California, but fly into Reno, do that, go through Napa, and then
we'd have to rent a car then.
yeah, we would. We're trying to figure out what to do on vacation.
Well, with no dogs, we could technically just drive. It'd be a lot quicker. It took us 5 days to drive from San Francisco to Ohio
I don't want to drive. I want to fly.
because we had 2 dogs in the car and everybody had to do everything and stop all the time. So
Well, they hate riding in the car, so that was
Yeah.
fun too. But anyway, let's jump right in, Gino, and I'm going to have you show the very first book.
Would you like me to quit defraying and get into the sale?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's the first book?
Why don't you pick the first one, okay?
Well, I'm going to pick this only because I have antique Victrolas, Edison Diamond disc players, and wax cylinder players, all of which work and all of which sound great. So we have a Victor record catalog, which is kind of cool because back in the day, you know, not that they're not numbered now, but the records were a big deal, and they would be numbered and cataloged. And this is a complete catalog of Victor records for 1939 and 1940. You see how thick that is, right?
Starting bid on this is $6.
Yeah, and it just has every artist, everything they have recorded.
We'll pick one and read it.
Here.
Well, you picked one that's in a different language. Hat my father.
What's it? Harry's Tavern Band. I mean, Havana Novelty Orchestra. What else do we have in
Well,
here?
what does it say though
8
about
piano ensemble leader Philip Finch. It's all the details about every album.
About that record.
If you know anybody collects old records or has, say, an old Victrola or something, this would be very cool. It has the name of the band, the leader, the everything about the record, and there's just probably thousands of records in here, I presume. So anyhow, we picked this up thinking I might want it, but I have so much Victrola stuff now that we have enough Victrola stuff. I just want the records, that's all. I don't care for the catalogs and all that. And I'm sure it's very cool. I've never seen one. I should say the ones I've seen are in horrible shape because, you know, they're really old. This one's in remarkably good shape for, let's see, 1940, so it's 80 plus years old. And it's complete. No writing, no tears, no rips. There's a little staining in the front page.
And you said it's 1939.
1939. Everything produced in 1939 and 1940.
All right. Doesn't look like we have any interest on that one. I'm going to set that aside. But if you're watching back, feel free to message. I know I've had a couple of people do that, and I did send you an email back. Hopefully you got it. I did set aside the items that you wanted. So we have set those aside for you. But yeah, you can watch back. Or if you changed your mind and you're like, you know what, I really did want that book, just message me.
This is a good one. 1956, Dale Evans and Buttermilk. I don't know if any of you remember Dale Evans. His lady, cowboy, big in the 50s. Whitman Publishing Company. The book is in good shape. It doesn't appear to be missing anything. Somebody wrote their name in the front. Start of $4. We have Dale Evans and Her Horse, Buttermilk.
I thought it was so cute. This is one of the books that I got yesterday.
Yeah.
A lot of these I just picked up yesterday, so they're very new. I haven't offered them before.
Telltales.
Buttermilk. It's in really good condition for being 1956.
Great. What do we call that? Artwork
Illustrations.
or illustrations?
She did write her name inside the front cover. Did you show that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. It's a nice little story. And in case I hadn't shown it before, here's the front page. And here's where she wrote her name in there. What was her name? Lorella Sue.
Loriella.
Yeah, Loriella Sue Woodworth, I think. I don't know. She spanned the spine with her signature. So, $4. Beautiful little book. Be great to have. We'd love to put it in a box and ship it to you with all your other purchases today or this week.
Yeah. What's next? And we're just moving through this.
What is that?
That's an antique linen child's book.
Okay. Baby Bunting Stories.
What year is it?
1907. It's cloth.
It's like a cloth book.
That's actually unusual.
It's very rare. This is a rare book. Starting bid is $12 on this one.
I mean, it looks like it's 115 years old.
Because it is.
Yes.
It's made of that linen, and the if you go back to the very first, that's the copyright, and then the publisher is McLaughlin Brothers out of New York. It's Baby Bunting Stories, and it's in really good condition for its age. I had a bunch of these that I picked up from an estate. I sold out the other ones. The other ones were not in that good of condition. This one's really nice shape. I did have it priced at 18 and I've lowered it to 12.
Says, "Oh, Biddy," said Foxy, "come sup with me. The moon's wide awake and I wait for thee." "No thanks," said Biddy. "I'm safer here. The moon's wide awake and so am I, Foxy dear." So if you collect cloth books or really old children's books, this would be a nice one to add to your collection. All right.
That is the back side, and this is the front, and it is a smaller book, but it's made on linen. So it's a linen book from the 1907. You can see the little bunnies. Are they playing croquet? Golf or croquet? All right, so that one is available.
All right, because books aren't selling, I'm going to go into my favorite. I'm going into my neck of the woods here. We have a postcard here. It's a $3 start. It's a Valentine's postcard. It is postmarked. I ordered new glasses, by the way, this week. Not that it'll help any. 1911. I think in Jackson, Michigan. From Grandma Bant to William Whitney in Jackson, Michigan. It says, "You auto, AUTO, be mine, own Valentine." $3. Beautiful card.
1911.
1911 postmark. It is embossed. You can see the embossing on the back, hopefully.
I see Tammy at 3.
And there's the beautiful postmark. I know they updated the 1 penny stamp. It was still green and similar, but I think this is the old one. They had a lot more detail, in my opinion. All right, there is some gold, whatever you call it, on the front.
Detail.
Gold detail.
Let's go ahead and start the countdown on this.
It says,
10,
yep, I don't have
9,
any manufacturer.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I didn't see anybody else come in on that. So Tammy, I believe that's coming your way, but let's just double check.
Yep.
Yep, that is coming your way, Tammy, and you get an entry into the raffle. We're giving away a set of 5 vintage postcards today.
Okay, the next postcard is going to be Easter, dated April 10th, 1914. It went to an address in Lansing, Michigan.
Hi, Tammy.
So I'm not sure where the postmark's from. It's a pretty card. It is embossed. It says a joyous Easter. We got 3 chicks. Are they twerking?
Maybe.
I think this is original twerking here. That's a chicken twerk. Or a chick twerk.
Busting out of their shells.
Yep. Shaking that booty off. And it is postmarked. I said 1914. It's a pretty card. And here's your chance to own
Yvonne's laughing.
the booty shaking chicks.
I see Susan at 3. Should we start? Yep, Yvonne came in at 3. Susan beat you with that one, Yvonne. So if you're interested, you have to come in at 4. But we're going to start this count.
That's amazing. They started twerking 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Dear Dorothy, Elizabeth, and Grace, how are you? I am well. Girls eats all the eggs that you can. Girls eat all the eggs that you can for Easter. From somebody in Edna. Ione, maybe. Ione used to be a big name back then.
Yeah. Ione and Edna.
Yep. So went to Miss Dorothy Krieger.
Hi, Tammy. Oh, we have both Tammys in here again.
Uh-oh. It's a Tammy bonanza. Well, Tammy, we're just showing the chick twerking postcard, Easter.
All right, let's go ahead and
Joyous
start.
Easter.
We're going to count that down. Go ahead, G.
No, go ahead. I'm holding the card.
10,
I'm exhausted.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So I saw Susan in at 3. All right, Susan, that one is coming your way. And you get your name in the raffle. Again, we are, you want to put that back in the sleeve or the what's on? Okay. We're giving away some postcards today. So I will add your entry there. Ouch. You got a phone call?
No, my girlfriend. Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Let me just take a quick peek here. All righty. Let's do a quick book real quick. Since he had to answer a call and step away. The next book we have is this one here, Daily Help. Let me see. I don't think I could find a year on this one. It is old. Definitely has that Art Nouveau feel to the cover with the gold and the scroll work. So this is like a book where it has daily like affirmations type things. So let me look up. Somebody put a date in the chat and I'll look it up in the book and then I'll read it if you want. Maybe a birthday or something. If you put it in there, I will look it up. This is a starting bid of $6 and it has like a daily saying, if you will. I think they have like a religious, it's like a religious saying. But if somebody puts a date in the chat, I will look up that specific day and we'll see what it says. What do you think? I'm dragging today. I should have had him go get me a coffee or something because I just woke up and I'm like, I could literally go back to sleep right now. I'm so tired. But 114, Yvonne. Okay. January 14th. The great King, immortal, invisible, the divine person called the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit. It is he that quickens the soul, or else it would lie dead forever. It is he that makes it tender, or else it would never feel. It is he that imparts efficacy to the word preached, or else it could never reach further than the ear. It is he who breaks the heart. It is he who makes it whole. There dwells upon this earth a mysterious being whose office is to renew the fallen and restore the wandering. We cannot see him or hear him, yet he dwells in some of us as Lord of our nature. His chosen residence is a broken heart and a contrite spirit. Oh. Oh my goodness, they share a birthday. So it's a religious, like a religious type daily affirmation or whatever. And it's called Daily Help. I could not find a date on this. I'm guessing it's early 1900s. $6 start on this one. It's in beautiful condition.
I won't be here for your sale on Monday the 20th.
No?
I'll be outside with the guys cutting the tree down.
Oh, okay. They're taking down the tree?
Yeah.
Yep, daily messages. So this is available, like I said, $6 start, if anybody's interested. The next one, and I have, I think, shown this one before. It's a really cool book. It is 1931, Western Wildflowers. There's 500 illustrations in black and white. Is there color ones? There are color. 500 illustrations. Some of them are in color. Some of them are in black and white. It's an amazing botanical book. It is a $20 start. And that is a good price for this book. Goes through all the different flowers, the flower families, that sort of thing, and has a picture of each one. There is some writing inside the cover. But again, 1931. This book has a little fun vintage Valentine included with it inside the cover. So that's a little treat for you. That's what it looks like. Western Wildflowers. Your turn, G. You get to pick a book.
I'm going back to postcards. You know you like my postcards. All right, this next one's an Easter card. It's a beautiful duck. It's embossed. It has a lot of gold detail. Nice coloring.
$4 start.
$4 start. I do not see a postmark or a stamp, so I'm not sure if this was hand delivered to somebody or how it worked. It says domestic 1 cent, which indicates to me it's like World War I or earlier, which should be the 19 teens. Easter greetings, beautifully embossed, $4 start. Who
It's
wants
cute.
a chick?
And tilt it a little so they can see the gold. See the gold? Yep. The egg is a golden egg.
Yep.
That's from Willy Wonka.
It's a duck, though, isn't it? That's a duck, not chicken.
No, it was a goose. in Willy Wonka.
That looks like a duck.
That is a duck, but in Willy Wonka, it was a goose.
We're not selling Willy Wonka. We're
I know,
selling
but I'm saying
postcards
it's
here.
a golden egg, like Willy Wonka.
She wanders off like this once in a while. You have to forgive her. So we have this beautiful $4 Easter greetings card with the gold detail on it. Never mind what Willy Wonka says here. On the back, it has the writing. Like I said, it's not postmarked. It went to Miss Mary Stoner in Hornerville, Ohio.
Stoner and Horner.
Yes. Stoner or Storer. Probably Stoner. That was a big name back in the day.
No.
Before it meant something else.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't look like there's any interest in that guy there.
It went to Stoner in Hornerville.
You're too much.
Wow, I can't believe nobody wanted my Easter card. Well, that's it. You didn't buy that one. I'm holding off for a while.
All right, let's do this one here. This is one that I just picked up yesterday. So it does have, it is 1935, Isaac of the Tents. It is missing its paper on the spine here, but it's in beautiful condition. It's a it's a Thomas Nelson and Sons book. Sorry, the camera's over this way a little bit more than usual. It has these tricolor illustrations. They're red. Well, I guess it's more than tricolor. Probably like a 4-color illustrations throughout. $4 start for 1935. Sarah ran and called her maids. They baked bread quickly and cooked fresh meat while the visitors rested. Then Abraham carried the food to them. The inside is in beautiful condition. The little illustrations are really nice. Let me check the inside cover. There's no signatures or anything in there. 1935. Binding looks good. That's the front. And this is the back. $4 start on that one. And we're just going to keep going through. If you see something you like, just stop us. This is a bigger book. Pooh, the Pooh Songbook. This is 1977.
That's old.
Not as old as 1958.
That's the year I graduated, was 77.
Doesn't look like there's any writing in here. This is different music. Us two. $8 start on this one. Different songs. At the Zoo. Can't say as I've ever seen a Winnie the Pooh. I'm just going to skip back a little bit. Isn't it funny? 1977. It's in beautiful condition. Binker, Cottleston Pie. The More It Snows. That's appropriate for today. Oh, the butterflies are flying. Yes, Tammy. So let's go ahead and count this Pooh book down. Go ahead and count for me, G.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. You want me to go the other way?
Hold that for me, please. Thank you.
All right. I'm full of it today. I can't help it. I was shoveling for an hour out in the driveway.
Anyway.
I'm a little snow drunk. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
Stop.
And sold.
Tammy, I did get this one for you, and I'll set it aside. Thank you very much. And then, yeah, Tammy, you got the Pooh book too. So thank you. And you get to pick out the next one. And let me get you 2 entries into our raffle. before I forget.
How about a really old big book? Keep in mind these are shipping media mail, so it won't cost you 2 arms and a leg, just part of an arm, I guess. This is book's 1906, Life and Letters and Work. Starting bid of $10. This Life, Letters, and Work of Frederick Layton.
1906.
Um,
There was 2 of them there. This is the
this is volume 2.
Volume 2. Volume 1 was not like the cover was off. I think there was no binding. It was in pieces.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't grab volume 1. I just grabbed volume 2. I did look these up, and these go for quite a bit of money. However, this one has some condition issues. It was a library book. And so it has the original library card inside. And if you want to hold that up so they can see it. I think it says do not circulate, but I don't know for sure. But
it may have been something you could just read at the library.
No worries, Tammy. Okay, so that was the inside. So it does have, you know, the card and the stamp. Don't pull on it.
I'm just looking. The edges are tattered like what's it supposed to
Here,
be
show
like?
this one.
Like handmade paper.
Oh, my eye is itching. In the dust.
We don't know who this is.
It has original plates in it because it's his work. It's his letters and work. The interesting thing I noticed about this, yeah, it's the library. It says Toledo Public Library.
Oh.
Back in the day, I think they punched a little holes. It says Toledo Public Library.
Yeah.
In the pictures.
So you couldn't take them in.
I think so. You couldn't take them out. So yeah, and this is 1906, and it's his art, his work. You got to turn it like this though, hon.
Oh, I thought they'd want to see it laying down.
It's a stand up, and that.
Don't she stand on her head? You
can see Toledo Public Library in the corner. Those are punched holes into it. Again, this is from 1906, and I'm going to show you. See how rough the edges are? It's almost like
it's like it's supposed to look like handmade paper.
Like a handmade paper almost book. This is the front of it. There are 2 volumes of this. This is volume 2. If somebody's interested in volume 1, I can certainly go back there and see if they still have it today. But it's
volume 1 was pretty rough shape.
It was in rough shape, but
was it complete though?
I don't know because it was kind of falling apart. I had this in my hand, and somebody's like, "Where'd you get that from?" I'm like, It was kind of a madhouse.
So I think you probably already told them, but about 5 miles from us, just over the line in Michigan, they opened up a Goodwill.
I didn't get this from there.
Oh. Well, for what it's worth, they did open up a Goodwill bookstore.
They did.
And it's one of 3 in the entire Goodwill network. There's one in Florida, one in Ontario, Canada, and one about 20 minutes from where we live. So very cool books.
Yep. And this is $10. Again, 1906. If you are interested in the volume 1, I can certainly go back there. I think they're open today and see if it's there. But yeah, $10 on this one. These sell for quite a bit. The set that I saw listed looked like it was in pretty good condition. This one, again, was a library book, so it has some condition issues, but it's still really neat. And I didn't even go through it all. It's full of his art. So
you're getting all dusted up here.
I know. I worked last night. Well, I work like pretty much every night, but from talking so much, I start to lose my voice. Oh, I see Yvonne at 10.
Oh, okay.
I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun.
Yvonne, do you want us to go back and look for volume 1 as well? We can, and you can work with the boss here on that if you like.
It wasn't in good condition, but I mean, I can pick it up for you if you want.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and count it down?
No.
Do it. I don't have my whacker today.
I know where it's at.
Where'd you put it?
I didn't put it. That's where you left it.
Oh.
I'm not telling you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
No, stop. You're
Yeah,
saying
but
it all
it's sold.
wrong.
I didn't say sold to who. I said sold.
Oy vey. It's not proper.
Yvonne got it.
And Yvonne, you get in our
Don't need to stress
raffle.
over it. So she'd like you to check that one.
Okay.
One. We'll see if we can find it for you.
Maybe we can go like right when the sale ends. We'll run over there and then head up to
We have an
Michigan.
appointment at my mom's today at 4. So
And I'm meeting a lady, or I'm supposed to meet her to pick up. She has a set of those Goebel monks, all different kinds I've never seen before. So I'm going to look at those. So if anybody collects the Goebel monks, let me know. I think I have one up here already, but there'll be 7 to 8 of them. It's so exciting. Anyway, 1966 Lassie and the Deer Mystery. That's the front. That's the back. This is a start of $4. Are y'all getting on each other's nerves?
who's that from?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's retired and does not leave the house.
Somebody goes out every day just to get out of the house.
That would be me.
No, would not.
Yeah, it is. Is that what's his name? Barney? No, that ain't Barney.
Barney in 1966.
I was thinking Barney Rubble for some reason, but that ain't
Barney
his name.
Rubble?
That's the Flintstones guy.
That's
Barney-
a park ranger.
Barney from the he was a police officer.
Mayberry RFD.
Yeah. Isn't his name Barney? He's not in Lassie though. What is happening? I don't know. Isn't his name Barney?
Barney Fife. Yes, correct, Tammy.
Thank you.
Don Knotts.
No, the dad.
The dad. That's Andy.
Andy.
Oh my goodness.
I was thinking Barney Rubble. And I'm like, that's not Barney Rubble is Flintstones. I'm getting my generations.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut so I don't get in any more trouble, and I'm already in.
I mean, it is early. No, it's not. It's 12:30, but it's early for me. Anyway, $4 start, 1966 Lassie. It's in beautiful condition.
Like me.
No, there's no rips or tears on this one. No wrinkled pages.
Oh.
Oh goodness. Did you
Yes.
watch Lassie back in the day? That was like your generation Lassie.
Of course I watched Lassie. She'd always let you know somebody fell in the well.
Was Lassie a girl?
Of course she was. Do you
No.
think you would call a boy Lassie? It'd be Laddie.
I did not know that Lassie was a girl. I thought Lassie was a boy.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Doesn't look like anybody's interested. Did anyone else know that Lassie was a girl?
It happens, honey. Don't
I
worry
thought
about it.
Lassie was
It's
a boy.
okay. I love you. I love you anyhow.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, I did get this book yesterday, and it's from 1915. It's a $3 start. It's this Fables book. Now, I will tell you, this is lifted, but if you put a little bit of glue there, glue that back down, it will be much better. So, again, 1915 on this one. It does have, sorry, Bubba. It does have that stamp inside. Flask Camp Personal Property. So it must have been maybe a school. This one is amazing. The
E-
Wolf, the Fox, and the Ape.
It's Aesop's Fables.
Is it Aesop's?
Yes.
I want to always say Aesop's.
And Lassie's a boy, right?
I thought Lassie was a boy, and I never knew that it was a girl. Lassie. You can see the illustrations
and
in
Andy
this.
and Mayberry was actually
Barney Rubble. It's early. I'm not awake yet. I'm telling you.
Wait till I tell Ron Howard all this. He's going to be really upset.
I know who Ron Howard is. You can see the illustrations. Let me just take a little look here. The frogs who asked for a king. There were once some frogs who lived together in perfect security in a beautiful lake. They were a large company and were very comfortable, but they came to think that they might be still happier if they had a king to rule over them. So they sent to Jupiter, their god, to ask him to give them a king. Jupiter laughed at their folly, for he knew they were better off as they were. But he said to them, "Well, here is the king for you." And into the water he threw a big log. It fell with such a splash that the frogs were terrified and hid themselves in the deep mud under the water. By and by, one braver than the rest peeped out to look at the king and saw the log as it lay quietly on top of the water. Soon, one after another, they all came out of their hiding places and ventured to look at their great king. As the log did not move, they swam around it, keeping a safe distance away, and at last, one by one, hopped upon it. Anyway, I won't read the whole thing, but yeah, got some fairy tales. It looks like as soon as they hopped on that log, that bird took the opportunity to snatch one up. So
Have some lunch.
yeah. $3 start on this one, $19.15. It does have a little bit of a loose binding there, but again, if you put some glue in there, that will stick back down. Lassie. I know. I watched a little bit of Lassie, not a whole
You
lot.
watched him?
Yeah. I still think it's a boy. Minnow Vale. I picked this up because she's a mermaid. She turns into a mermaid, right? Minnow Vale. 1962 on this one. It's a $2 start. No illustrations in here. It's definitely a chapter book. Let me take a little reading from this one. It had been one of those boring weeks at school when Minna felt that she was on a treadmill that would last the rest of her life. No one had said or done anything amusing that she could recall. There had been several unexpected quizzes in which she had not distinguished herself. She was tired of all her clothes. Altogether, she was in the early spring dumps. Most of her friends had guests coming down for the weekend from Los Angeles or were going away with their families for a holiday in the desert. So, Tammy, I see you at 2. Yeah, I've never seen this one before. Minnow Vale, and she's a mermaid. This is the back. This is a Whitman book, too. Has anyone else seen this one? I found this new place to source books, and so that's where I got all these. I went for the first time yesterday, and you have to have a membership, so I had to get a membership, and they had a lot of very interesting books. So I hope to be bringing you guys more cool books at a great price. So, yeah. Minnow Vale, and I believe, Tammy, you're in at 2. Yes, it's a Whitman. I love Whitman books. And the Rand McNally ones, too, are really cool. Cool. They're really cool. Just saying. All right, so let's start the countdown. Gino, you're gonna read this one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
Stop. It stopped. Keep
It's
doing that.
sold.
You keep doing that. Oh, yes.
All right, so I have some trivia that kind of sorts things out here. All 9 Lassies have been male dogs.
Oh.
Although in the
Thank you.
movies and on television, Lassie was cast as a female dog. All the Lassies were descendants of Pal the first Lassie who died in 1958.
So I was right. Say it.
No, it was always referred to as a girl on TV.
We were showing a book. The movie or the TV does not count. We're showing a book.
That's a
It
direct
was a
result.
boy.
That's a direct result
Say I'm
of the
right.
movie and TV.
Say I'm right. See, I'm right. Where's my whacker?
I know where it's at. I know right where it's at.
Okay.
It may or may not be over on the table there with your gnome house.
Over there. I'll be grabbing that.
All right. Now that we got that sorted out and everybody understands how Lassie really worked. Okay. Time for a quick sticker rundown.
Sticker.
We have the 3-inch for $2. On our way to get some good shit from Sugar Britches Sweet Ass Stuff. A mere $2. You could have one of these beautiful stickers.
I only have a few of those left.
That's what, 2-inch? This is 4-inch.
This is a 3-inch. That's a 4-inch.
Okay. It's a 4-inch.
No comment.
For $3. It's kind of lame, really, but that's what she likes.
It is cool. I love my sticker. I
a
really
5-inch
like this
square one for $5.
And I believe Yvonne got one of these, and she said she really liked it. So I think she was one of the first ones to get one of those stickers. So
if you want this added to your order, just let the boss know here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, what do you got next? I
have Hugs for Mom. Hugs for Mom. I believe this is from 1997. It does come with a little, what is that called?
A bookmark.
Bookmark. I was going to say paperweight, and I'm like, that's not the right thing. Anyway.
You need to get some sleep, girl.
I know. Oh, there's another one in there. All right. I was hoping to find money in here. Not yet.
That's a good one. You're going to want to put this one in there. Cooking Light.
No, we're going to leave the other one in there.
It's an equivalency chart.
Nobody wants that. Look, I don't care.
3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon.
It doesn't matter.
A dash or a pinch equals 1/8 teaspoon.
I'm going to give you a dash and a pinch. All right. So let me read a little bit of this. Encourage and build up your family daily. Help them identify and get rid of everything that hinders them and the sin that so easily entangles them. Challenge them to run with endurance the race of life I've already marked out for them. Give them courage. The more I learned, the more fascinated I became with my mother's voice and her moving finger. Learning to read. Shaping Mind. So this is a book like Mother's Cherry Tree. I'm so happy. She said she put those stickers on her laptop case, so that's kind of cool. I forgot to mention this is a $2 start. It's in like brand new condition. Just like a inspirational book. There were hundreds of people crowding in, shouting and screaming, but this mother was determined to be heard. Run, Tammy, run. Run, Tammy, run. She pleaded, run, Tammy, run. So Tammy. Run, Tammy, run. So it goes through the story is about a mom like supporting her daughter. Maybe her daughter, Tammy, was in a marathon. So it's just all these, if you know somebody that needs a hug, it's Hugs for Mom. Just a cute little book, $2 start, if anybody is interested in that one. And it does come with this bookmark. Make yourself familiar with the angels and behold them frequently in spirit, for without being seen, they are present with you. And then it's got the Lord's Prayer, I think, on that side.
Or you could have this lovely.
That's not the Lord's Prayer. It's God Greek. It's not the Lord's Prayer. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in there.
Or you could have this lovely Cooking Light equivalency chart.
I have not been drinking today.
I find to be far more useful. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
I need to.
But I guess if we have a cookbook, we can put this in there. Actually, I probably
Can
need to
you
put this
imagine
in the
if
kitchen.
I had a drink before this?
You might be normal.
I need a pina colada. Or not. All right. The next book we have is the Picture Dictionary for Children. I did get this one yesterday. I will tell you the first 2 pages did come out, but we're going to just put those back in there for you.
It says the start is 1948, a start of $4.
So we're going to pretend those 2 pages did not come out. You don't really need those pages because it's just the cover already tells you what it is. So those are just extra pages. Let me show you. This is a really cool book. It's all different. It's like a picture dictionary, right? This would be really cute if you did want to take it apart and use it for your junk journaling. That page. Well, don't pull it.
I mean, don't pull it. It's already
Oh my
out.
goodness. Yvonne's in at 4. Yvonne, I see you at 4. Don't pull it.
Yvonne, there will be several loose pages.
There are some loose pages in the front.
Now
but
you got them on the wrong way.
No, I don't. It goes like that.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
And it was property of Emily Robertson.
Yeah, that little girl wrote her name in a lot of stuff. Kind of annoyed me. So there are, and I will tell you,
Here, let's put these back in before you totally destroy it.
5,079 words and 1,1442 in pictures in this book.
For only $4?
Yeah, so
What
you
a
see,
deal.
it's pretty thick, right? And that's what they look like inside. Hold on, let me turn it so you can see it a little bit. Oh, looks like that. So it's all through the book like that. In pretty good shape. Some loose pages at the front for sure. Skippy here pulled out one. So let's go ahead and insert I'm going to get the whacker.
You can't.
You
You don't know
count
where
down.
it's at.
I do.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
Stop. Quit saying sold.
It's
Gosh.
sold if somebody
We've
bid on it.
never
It's
said sold before. We always say stop.
I'm trying to mix it up a little bit.
Tammy, I'm going to start selling the wax $1 a piece. And I mean, I will whack him for $1. Heck, I'll do it for 50 cents. I don't even care. It's good stress relief for me. Yep.
No comment.
Mm-hmm. You know what would be the perfect job for me?
My stress relief is shoveling the
A hair
driveway,
waxer.
mowing the lawn.
Because it's so satisfying to put that wax on and then rip it off. And it's like such good stress relief. And you're just like,
Let me tell you a little wax story since we're talking about
we're going to
wax.
bring that up? No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody decided she wanted to try waxing my arm or whatever it was.
Was your back?
My back.
You had a hairy back.
But in her infinite wisdom and not knowing what the heck she was doing,
You have to heat the wax up.
she pulled the cold wax out and smeared it on my back and it was ripping the hair out as she was putting the wax on.
Pro tip, heat the wax before you spread it on. Now I know. But he did not enjoy it. However, it was good stress relief because I was like, oops, I got a little bit here and I got to take off this whole area. And I did the whole back instead of just the top and maybe a butt cheek. But yeah.
I haven't walked the same since. Just saying.
It was good stress relief. I should seriously think about doing that because that would be a good job for me.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. It was.
It was not fun. You would not get a tip from me.
And I always like to pluck those little hairs out of his ears.
I would go straight to the HR office after you were done.
Once he had like nose hair, and get it with the tweezers, and he doesn't let me do that anymore. I had to get him one of those nose things, but I like to grab a hold of like 5 of them in the nostril and then just pull them out and his eyes
thing's
start
nice
to
when
water.
it's dull and it grabs half a dozen, just rips them out, roots and all. All right, we're gonna go back to a postcard here. We shared way too much.
Well,
this one is a $5 start. It's a 1917 postmark 1917. It's nicely embossed.
$5 start.
$5 start. It's I will try to turn it so you can see it. There's some silver on this egg. There's a bunny at each end and a chick standing on top of it. It's like finding the holy grail, I guess, of Easter eggs.
I think we showed this one before. We may have showed this one. I think these are just what we have left.
Not sure you can see the silver
for Easter.
It says Easter greetings on the egg, and it is in silver. I'm not sure I can get the reflection to show though. You can kind of see it, I guess.
And this is 1917.
Yeah, this card's in beautiful condition. It is postmarked. It has a beautiful 1-cent stamp. And
I think the Easter bunnies are trying to steal the egg, and the chick is like, not today. I'm standing on this sucker.
It is nicely embossed. Not overly embossed, but definitely embossed. And let's see. Hello, Villa?
Hello, it's me.
Oh, it's in German.
Read it.
I can't.
The card's made in USA, but the writing's in German?
Yeah, the writing's in German.
Oh.
So that would explain why I can't read it. All right, $5 start, kids. Who would like to add this lovely postcard to their collection? Again, the Easter greetings is nice. It's nicely done in silver. I just can't seem to get it to show here. It is shiny.
It is shiny.
Well, it is. I just can't get the right angle.
Yeah, it does say it on the egg, but if you tilt it, you can see it right there.
There's greetings.
Vicky's here. My little Colorado cottage.
Good afternoon, Vicky.
So let's go ahead and start the countdown.
Or good morning, I guess, still there. Oh, a little Colorado cottage is on it.
That's what I just said. That's Vicky.
You just said Vicky's here. You didn't say she was bidding on it.
I said, Vicky, my little Colorado cottage is here.
Yes.
Everyone say hi to Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. I didn't see anybody else come in on that one, so I believe, yep, that's coming to you, Vicky. Thank you very much. And you get your name in the raffle.
The raffle today is a group of 5 postcards.
You want to show those?
It's a lot. I can't believe you're giving away 5 of them, but okay. This one's postmarked 1955. This one's 1949.
Are you going to show them to them?
55, 54, I believe, and 48. So
1940s and 50s, basically. I think all of them are filled out on the back with the postmark and the stamp.
Yeah,
so
they are.
It's kind of fun.
So all 5 of these will belong to somebody at no extra charge today, as this is the giveaway for today.
Yeah.
And I only have a few postcards left. I'd like to go through them if you all are okay with that. But I have 5 postcards left. Let's see. This next one's a $4 start.
I'm surprised this one didn't sell. These we have shown these, so these are what we have left in postcards for Easter.
This is a nice card. I cannot make out the postmark. I don't know the year on it.
And what did we say? $4 start.
It has a beautiful old one penny stamp, made in USA card. Nice color for probably got to be at least 100 years old. Easter wishes.
I'm surprised this one did not sell because it was like one of my favorites.
Just need the right.
Carrie Ann's in at 4. Should you show them the back?
I'm getting there. The stamp is in beautiful shape. The postmark, I simply can't make out the year on it. I have no idea. It went to Miss George Brown in Flint, Michigan. Dear cousin and aunt, joy for Easter. A big load of flowers drawn by
Bunny.
Bunny. How funny. Cousin Alice. Oh, she was a poet and she didn't know it.
Cousin Alice. All right, let's start the countdown on this one.
She had a restaurant out in California. Alice's restaurant?
I don't know about that.
I bet somebody out there knows about Alice's restaurant.
Remember Lucille's? Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, kids. Go ahead, count them down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ooh, that scared me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Our dogs are going crazy upstairs right now. There's probably something in the backyard. All right, Carrie Ann, that card is coming your way. He's going upstairs to investigate because you hear the herd of Shih Tzus up there running back and forth. They're like right above us here. There must be something in the backyard. All right, let's show a book while he's gone. How about that? Probably a squirrel, but when they get that excited, it could be something bigger like a deer or like a meter reader person coming through. So I just got this book yesterday. It is super rare. I could not find it in my book site. I couldn't find it. Maybe I did. I think there was 3 listed on my book site, but no pictures. And I'm not sure if it was this old of a copy. Couldn't find it on eBay because usually I will just search, to just get an idea of where I'm supposed to be on price. And then I always take it much lower. So this is the Sandrock Estate, and it's by G.W. Lose. It is made in Germany, I believe. Printed in Germany. $5 start. This is the inside. I could not get a year on it. I couldn't find anything on it, to be honest with you. So this might be a pretty interesting book to pick up. If you're a collector, this is the cover. It has like the paper inlay on the front. It's in beautiful condition. Yvonne, I see you at 5. There is some writing on the inside in pencil. You could probably erase that out. There are different plates, not plates, but, illustrated pages, like the shinier illustrated pages throughout the book. It's very pretty. Vivian tried to grasp the reins on the runaway. Let me show you another one. I'm not afraid of a wild horse, Dick. There's another one. Let me take a quick look. The dilapidated structure that stands close to the banks of Bear Creek and not far from Sandrock Ridge, a spur of the Tuscarora Mountains, is all that is left of the Tuscarora Flour Mill. 5 decades ago, it was the pride of southern Pennsylvania, and especially of Guilford and its industrious citizens. So they are beautiful. They don't do books like this anymore. This is the back. So Yvonne, I see you at 5. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this. So if anybody is interested, get your bids in now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And what drew me to this, you see the little kids walking towards like this little cottage, right? My favorite book growing up was called Mandy, and I don't know if anybody here has read that book, but it's about a little girl, and it was written by the lady from Mary Poppins, I think. I forget her name, but no, I think it was Mary Poppins. Anyway, it's about a little girl who is in an orphanage, and it's like out in the middle of nowhere, but it's surrounded by a stone wall. Yvonne, I'm doing your entry right now into the raffle. Surrounded by a stone wall, and one day she decides to sneak over the stone wall and venture into the forest. And she finds a little cottage, and it's abandoned. And inside the cottage, look, I have goosebumps right now. inside the cottage, she finds a room that the walls are covered in seashells. And so she decides that she's going to make this cottage her home because she doesn't have a home. And
Woo!
so I know, she's like every day would get a sandwich and climb over the wall and sneak away from the orphanage and clean the cottage and dust it and sweep it out and make it her little house. And so it's a really, really good book. If you have a young teen or even somebody younger, I highly recommend it. It was my favorite book growing up, and it's called Mandy, Mandy. So I'll just give you that tidbit. I have 2 copies that I keep for myself. I want to reread that.
So,
I haven't read it in a long time.
The herd of Shih Tzus was trying to dispatch with a herd of deer that were in the backyard.
Oh, it was deer?
Yeah.
Okay.
They really thought they were going to affect some change there.
I could tell by the frantically
Yeah, I figured
galloping
something was up.
toenails up there.
Yeah. All right. I have 4 Easter cards left. So let's do.
I'm surprised this one didn't sell, but I'm going to add this one to my collection.
Well, let's throw. You want to throw it back?
You
on?
already did that one. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, but we got new people in here now.
Nobody wanted it, so I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it with my stuff. I took the other 2 that didn't sell from the last sale upstairs to my collection too. So whatever doesn't sell, I get to keep. Right?
Why don't you go upstairs?
Fine,
for a
you can show
minute?
it one more time, but if it doesn't sell, I'm keeping it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez.
The Inspector General's back from Florida.
If you see Patty Atkins in the chat, that's his sister.
She looks just like me without the goatee.
She just got back from Florida. So, Patty, you want to play cards tonight? Let us know. All righty. Oh, she's probably all tan and.
All right, kids. This next postcard has a start of $3. It is postmarked 19 something. I can't make it out.
I couldn't make it out either.
But I see 190.
So it's an early one.
Yeah,
19 something.
Yeah.
$3 start.
Yes, it is a cross with a bunch of little birds checking it out and some flowers. A happy Easter tide. The boss has some silver detail. The birds and the cross are embossed. It's a Tux postcard, by the way.
This is a different sister. He has 2 sisters.
Yeah.
The other sister's in Florida right now at Disney World. This sister was in Florida at the beach.
Yeah.
It's so storm sale.
All right. So it's a $3 start. It's a Tux postcard, which I understand are actually kind of collectible.
Would you show it to him already?
I'm just looking. You don't have to get all upset. Okay, here we go.
Goodness
It's a
gracious.
nice religious one.
I did show this one yesterday, and so it we
You didn't have a sale yesterday.
Yes, no. I didn't. I didn't? I thought I did have a sale.
Yesterday was Thursday, dear. This is Friday.
Oh.
Okay. A happy Easter tide. The chicks or the birds, the flowers, all that's embossed. Beautiful card on the back. 1 penny stamp. 19 something. You can see all the embossing, the birds, the cross, and so on. $3. This says, Dear Jesse,
Wednesday.
read your card this morning and will something your letter, may all Easter joys be yours from fan somebody. $3 start. Do we have any interest in this guy? If not, I'm gonna put it back.
Why don't we put it at $2?
$2.
Is anybody interested at $2?
$2.
I'm going to mark it down. Otherwise, it's going to go in my collection.
Once.
Nobody wants it.
Going twice. Going back in the sleeve.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh,
Change your mind?
Carrie Ann is in at 3, but we marked it to 2. So, Carrie Ann, you're in at $2.
Yeah.
Why don't we start the countdown?
All right.
They're little chickadees. I thought they were adorable.
You thought Lassie was a boy too.
And he was a boy.
He was a girl.
Guaranteed. I bet you most of these people thought Lassie was a boy, and they would be right.
Oh, that's just too much.
All right, count down.
Well, we said, come here, girl. Do you remember that part?
No.
All right, postcard. 10, 9,
Boom.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop. Stop.
I did stop.
I know, but you got to say stop.
I don't have to say stop.
All right, Carrie Ann, I think that's coming your way. I didn't see anybody's come in. Yep, that's coming to you. I entered you in the raffle. Woohoo!
All right. This next one is a $4 start. It is a beautiful card. It's got nice this Easter greetings.
He showed this one earlier. So if it doesn't sell,
I'm showing it again
I'm
because
keeping it.
some more folks have showed up. Benji. Who's Benji?
You know the dog, Benji?
Oh, I don't know about that. We're talking about Lassie. All right. Benji would be a boy, I would think. All right. One more time. We're going to run this by $4 start. This Easter, beautiful Easter card. As you can see, nice gold detail, nicely embossed. There is no postmark or stamp on the back, but it has been filled out. On the back.
Vicky with My Colorado Cottage. See, she's buying my card now because you showed it again.
Thank you, Vicky.
I was going to keep that one if it didn't sell.
Well, it seemed like Vicky was interested in this sort of thing. So,
all right, go ahead and start the countdown.
All right, kids. I'm going to start the countdown. If you got any more bids, throw them in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Sold.
Does anybody here collect? Thank you, Vicky. I got you for it. Let me just make sure. I didn't see anybody else come in on that one. Yep, that's coming your way. I will miss it.
Okay, I have 3 Easter cards left.
3 cards left, guys. And does anybody here collect comic books from the 80s? I got a large collection.
70s as well.
Mostly 80s, and they're fun because of the advertisements on the back. There's some really fun 80s nostalgic advertisements. I was going to group them in lots and sell them. So if you're interested in a lot, let me know if you collect those.
Okay, this next one.
I'll be right back. I'm going to fix that real quick.
Postmarked April 12th. You have written down 1911, but I don't know where you got the 1911 from.
Well, I didn't just make it up.
Well, that's not it. Oh, there it is. It says 1911.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nicely embossed. So the gold is, there's some gold detail on it. And here we go. $3 start. You can see the, I'm trying, there you go. You can get some of the detail. Corners are in really good shape. On the back, you can see.
Yes, Mandy by Julie Andrews. That is it. I highly recommend that book. It was my favorite.
Carrie Ann at 3.
You will love it.
Oh, Little Colorado Cottage at 4.
If you have like a little one to read it to, that kind of is old enough to understand, it's a gorgeous book. And I always said when I grew up that I was going to have a room with the walls covered with seashells. I was going to live in Florida on the beach, and so have like a seashell stand on the beach and like a little gift shop, and have a one whole room with a seashell wall. It didn't happen.
So this one says on the back, "Dear friend, we hope you are well. We are well. Chickens are doing well so far. Best regards, Mr. and Mrs. T." Looks like it's Voight to Mary something in Monroe, Michigan. Postmark Carlton, Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Benji is a boy.
Well, yeah, of course Benji's a boy. Lassie's a girl.
I know. I keep trying to talk him into moving to Florida. He don't want to.
Keep talking.
Well, we just moved home from California, so I
Crazy California. No offense to those of you still living there. We just had 23 years there and there and had our fill.
Count it down. We're at 4.
Okay. Postcard is currently at $4. We're going to count it down, so get them in if you want it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right, Vicky, this one is coming your way.
This next postcard is in excellent condition, uncirculated. It does have a name and it says Aunt Lizzie at the bottom. So again, I still maintain that back in the day, 100 and some years ago, postcards were cheaper than greeting cards. Or maybe they didn't even have greeting cards. So people, I believe, would buy postcards and exchange them. That's why some of these are not postmarked, stamped, or anything else. So, happy Eastertide. Here we go. Start at $5. This is a beautiful card. You can see how the color, it is embossed. The bunnies and everything below is embossed.
And you can tell it's an old card because it says domestic 1 cent stamp. So we know it's like around 1910 or so. Carrie Ann, I see you at 5. I'm thinking about doing a postcard sale next week. It's going to be just random postcards.
Yeah, this will clean. This is it for the Easter ones, right?
Yeah, we just have these 2 here in Easter. There may be some mixed in our box, but for the most part, these are.
You can see the embossing.
All the Easter ones that I have, which was quite a bit.
Yeah.
But all of them are gone except for the 2 that I took upstairs.
Right.
Which
I don't know if you can see. It's got a bit of a gloss to it, and there's some gold detail. I'm trying to get it
Carrie
to show
Ann's in
you.
at 5. Yeah, you can see the gold detail on it, the writing. It's very cool.
Sorry, folks, I'm trying. But it is a nice little, not a sheen, but it's definitely not flat. The finish.
All right, let's go ahead and count this one down, bub. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
All right, who's this one going to? Carrie Ann?
I didn't see anybody. Yep, that's going to Carrie Ann.
Carrie Ann, it's all yours.
I'm entering you in the raffle as we speak.
And the final postcard for Easter postcard for 2023, as it stands today, anyhow.
We can't guarantee that.
No. This is a $4 start. To Laura K. from Forest, 1911. That's how we know when the card was used, because it's not postmarked or stamped. Again, I think these were just exchanged in place of a greeting card.
1911, and this one is adorable.
It's nicely embossed. There's a lot of detail on it. $4. Here we go.
And the little chickie has a flower in its beak.
Yep, an Easter greeting.
It plucked one right out of the bouquet.
Yes, it did.
And that is a what do you call it? Roseville planter in the back. It's Hager. That's a Hager planter with some flowers in the back, I'm sure. Could be Van Briggle as well.
As so you can see the embossing, the note.
I see Vicky at 4. It's got nice detail on the front.
Yeah,
If you
it
look
sure
up in the
does.
corners, you can see that real like deco feel to it with the lines and the
Yeah, I'm
flowers.
trying to get this again. This is not a flat card as far as the finish goes.
Yeah, it's
It's
embossed.
yeah, it's embossed, but it's not a flat finish like a cardboard finish.
Yeah, matte.
Matte finish, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and do the
I'm trying
countdown
to
on
show
this card.
trying to show it. This is our last Easter card, kids. Get it while it's hot.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Nope.
All right, Vicki, that is coming your way. Thank you very much, and I will get you entered into
We are out of postcards,
the raffle.
at least for today, if you can believe that. Are there any postcards that are still over here that didn't sell?
I don't have any on my table here.
Okay. Then the ones we have
I'm
left are
thinking
gone.
about doing a postcard sale next week. All postcards.
I'm saying the ones we showed today all sold.
They're all sold. I would have them sitting
Okay.
right here.
All right.
All right, just in time for Easter. We have Easter stories for children. The little bunny on the back. It has the little cracked open egg with a chick. This is an adorable book.
Adorable.
1962. Starting bid on is 10 on this book. It does have a corner missing there and a little corner missing here. However, the inside you're gonna. Thank you, Vicki.
That's
You're gonna die. It's
excellent
so
condition
cool.
for as old as it is.
Mm-hmm. Look at the illustrations inside. There's that one.
Yeah, these are really cool.
It is. The outside, I was like, oh, well. And then when I opened it, I was like, oh, this is cool. This is one of them I got yesterday. See all the little forest animals? That's the magic pool.
If you have any little
There's all
kids or
kinds of
grandkids,
little,
this will be a beautiful book.
Little elves or pixies or gnome people.
Something they could look through. You could read to them.
Mm-hmm. So there's more of the little elves and the gnomes. Let me go to the back because there's different things. So different stories. The tale of Peter Rabbit, of course, is in here.
$10 start on this one, folks.
The little spring spirit or sprite, one of the two. What does that say right in here? But there's also I'm going to sneeze. Like this kind of stuff in here. With the bunnies and little kitten and the hen. Thank you, Bubba. Look at this one. So it's an adorable book. It is from 1962. Easter stories for children. $10 start on this one. Great condition. It does have just the little missing corners, but other than that, it looks great inside.
And watch this.
You're gonna whack me? I don't think so. Hippity hop. I saw a great big bunny going down the road. Hippity hop. When I asked where he was going, he said to the barber shop. Helping one another. The Gray Bunny's Night. So it's all different kinds of Easter stories, and you can see the adorable illustrations in there. So if anyone's interested, we have that. It is a $10 start. I will set that aside. This one, Shining Star, the Indian Boy, does have some wear on the cover there. This is from 1932. Was from a school. Beautiful book. I think I might have saw a torn page in here. I will definitely take a quick look. $3 start on this one. The illustrations in this book are beautiful. And this is, again, a $3 start, 1932.
Nice big print.
Mm-hmm.
Children can definitely read it.
Buffalo skin boat. This is where I saw the tear. It's right there on the page. You can see it right here. There's buffalo. So anyway, Shining Star, the Indian boy, there is some wear on the cover. Very cool illustrations inside that one. And again, $3 start on it. This here is the Child's Book of Folklore. $3 start on this one. It's 1947. And it's got rhymes and customs. There's Halloween is in here. So it's all the different like ghosts and witches. Ghostes. It's the folklore.
Lassie the boy.
Fingernails. You can tell your fortune on the right hand by counting the white spots on your fingernails. Start with the thumb. A friend, a foe, a gift, a bow, a journey to go. You can find out how many lies you have told by counting the white spots on your fingernails on your left hand. You will be rich if you always keep your fingernails clean. It is a good idea to pick certain days of the week for cutting your fingernails. Cut them on Monday, cut them for health. Cut them on Tuesday, cut them for wealth. Cut them on Wednesday, cut them for news. Cut them on Thursday, a new pair of shoes.
Evidently, I'm going to start cutting mine on Tuesday.
So it's different, like folklore. Cut them on Friday, cut them for sorrow. Cut them on Saturday, a present tomorrow. But
Okay.
he who on Sunday shaves his horn, better that man have never been born.
The devil.
Yeah.
So I'm going for Tuesdays for wealth and Saturdays for a gift the next day.
So the Child's Book of
What a
Folklore,
seller on that.
1947. $3.
All right, let's do something. Let's get into these.
Okay.
Well, I think they'd be more inclined to be interested in these.
Vicki, I see you at 3 on that one.
Make sure.
Oh, Janine's here. Hi, Janine. Oh, you brought me a Kleenex. Thank you.
Well, you said you were going to sneeze.
All right. So Vicki is in at 3.
Hi, Janine.
So let's go ahead. If you're interested, get your bids in, and we will start to count that one down. I have to say it's a pretty interesting book. I did not know. I have never heard that about clipping your nails before.
So Janine's at 4.
What's your name? Puddin' Tame. Ask me again. I'll tell you the same. Where do you live? In a sieve. What's your number? Cucumber.
My dad used to say that all the time. What's your name? Puddin' Tame.
Oh, yeah?
Ask me again, and I'll tell you the same.
If you lose a ball, spit on the palm of your hand and say, spit, spat, where's the ball at?
All right. Well, if I lose a ball, I won't be spitting on anything.
Then strike the spit with your other fist. It will fly in the direction of the lost ball.
Yeah.
And then when you hit it, oh, it went that way. You know it's that way. Janine,
All right.
I see you at 4.
Janine's at 4. We're going to count it down, kids.
Did you know it is bad luck to see 2 blind men playing marbles?
That's Vicki.
Vicki is in at 5.
Vicki's at 5. We're going to start at 15. Give everybody a chance
Wait,
here.
I'm going to read one more thing.
Janine's at 6.
Before you start the countdown. You ready? Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is sour and sad. Thursday's child is merry and glad. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child must work for a living. While the child that is born on the Sabbath day is blithe and bonny and good and gay. The 7th child of a 7th child will be brilliant and become famous.
All right, we're going to start counting it down, kids.
I have heard this
That
one
book
before.
is, yeah, it is very interesting.
You will have bad luck if you're not spanked on your birthday. Have you heard of that? I have too. You should have 1 spank for each year of your age, and then one to grow on, one to live on, one to eat on, one to be happy on, and one to get married on. If you cry on your birthday, you will cry every day of the coming year.
Okay, we're going to start countdowns.
This is a really interesting book,
15,
actually.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Very interesting book. Oh, you were born on a Sunday. Janine, that one is coming to you for $6. Thank you very much. And I'm going to do an entry into the raffle. We're giving away 5 vintage postcards. As a postcard lot today.
That's a lot of postcards.
It is. Now, I did show a similar book yesterday. This one I just picked up. This is brand new. Well, it's not a new book. It's a new, to me, 1908 Happy Sundays with the Bible. 1908. This is a $7 start. I did look this up. This book sells for pretty good money on the regular. I don't know what condition. I didn't really look. This one has some condition issues. It's a little loose in the binding. Okay. The inside you can see there's the binding. It's kind of loose. If you were to put some glue in there or some binding tape, that would be a plus. And it does have some loose pages in the front. But let me show you if I can. $7 start on this one. These are Happy Sundays with the Bible. It has all these different things, and I thought they would be beautiful framed. All these different pictures throughout. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. Lots of different illustrations in here. But I do like these. Those there where it puts the picture in and you have to say what it is. So yes, I see you, Vicki, at 7. This is 1908 Happy Sundays with the Bible. And so let's go ahead and start the countdown. I do have another one that it's Bible symbols. Can you grab this one here for me? It kind of goes along with it a little bit. It's this one here. They're very similar. I don't know. Sorry, Bubba. I think I got you right in the eyeball. So anyway, I have this one available too if that's something that you want. But I see you at 7 on this. So Gino, you want to start to count down? The countdown?
You whacked my ear.
Oh, I thought I got you in the eyeball, so you got lucky.
Thanks. I have 2 ears. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
It's stop.
I
All right,
sold
Vicki, I
know
didn't
it
see
annoys
anybody
you.
else come in on that one. So I think that one is going to be yours for $7. And let me get you entered in.
Now that I know it bothers you, I'm going to say sold all the time.
I can see that.
You're going to do the other book since that one seemed to go.
I'm getting to it. So this is the other one that kind of went with that. I've had this one for quite some time. I have it marked at $5. And it does have a bunch of illustrations throughout the book. Like the same thickness as that one. These are all the different symbols in the Bible. This one is 1908, so around the same time as well. It's in really good condition, 1908. $5 on this one. Yvonne, I see you at 5. So if you're interested in this one, get your bids in and we'll start the countdown on it. I see Vicky at 6. And they come in different colors inside. You'll have some tan, blue, black. I think there's some red illustrations in there. It's in quite nice condition.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same issues the first one had.
Yeah.
That's some marks on the front and some wear
Some
on
wear.
the end.
That's the inside cover. Oh, is it? Okay. Sorry about that.
What?
Yvonne said that's the one that she emailed about, but the email got lost or something.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Yvonne is at 7. Let's go ahead and start this countdown. Gino.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11,
Aw.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
Sold.
Well, that was nice, Vicky. She said you can have it, Yvonne. All right, Yvonne, this is coming to you for $7.
Yeah, if ever you send an email to Miss Sugar Britches here and you don't get a response right away, like, okay, I got it, or I'll work on it, or something within probably a couple hours of you sending it, you should reach out to her again or make sure it went to the right email address, because she's very, very much on top of the game when it comes to answering emails.
Sometimes.
Just FYI.
If I'm taking a nap.
Or
I've been taking a lot of naps lately.
you can also send it to I guess you could
Yeah,
throw my email
we
down
could
there.
put Gino's email in there. I'm going to type it in the screen, so if ever you need to get a hold of him, because he does the shipping too. And let me put that lowercase.
I'm the one you get a hold of for problems.
It reads Gino's in California.
Yeah.
At AOL.com.
My lovely girlfriend made it for me back in 2000.
We're not in California anymore, but
And she's not my girlfriend anymore either.
Yeah. So it reads Gino's in California, AOL.com, GENOZN, California, AOL.com. Probably should update that, but you've had it for a long time. So if you ever need to get a hold of him about shipping, or if I don't respond, you can email him.
Yeah, by all means.
Yep.
So what else you got?
Yeah. Let's do this adorable little Peter Rabbit set here. It's a start of $3. It comes in this little box. Yeah.
4 books?
You're going to get all 4 books, $3 start. Let me just pull these out. They are the board books. So if you have a little one, it's kind of fun. This one is the Rabbit, Peter Rabbit and Benjamin Button. Really good condition. The thicker board books.
They
Peter
don't
Rabbit.
look like they've been used.
Yeah. Can hear the,
Yeah.
They haven't been opened. Carrie Ann, I see you at 4. There's Benjamin Button.
Well, don't break them.
No, I'm just showing. And Meet Peter Rabbit. Cute for Easter baskets. Janine, I see you at 5. These are from 1995. So they do have a little bit of age to them.
All right. The bid is currently...
Janine's at 5.
Janine's at 5. So we're going to start counting down from 15 to make sure everybody gets a chance here. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, kids.
All right. We're just, Carrie Ann came in at 6. Let's see what it, Carrie Ann, you just missed it. Janine, these are coming to you for $5. I am going to get you entered into the raffle real quick. Put those over there. Thank you very much. All right. This is a pretty interesting book I got yesterday. I want to definitely show this. I'm going to show you this one first because it's for Easter. It's the Golden Bunny, and it's Margaret Wise Brown's The Golden Bunny. So it's her artwork. Oh, look at those mushrooms. And then on the back, isn't that beautiful? This is from 1981. This is inside the cover. Yeah, it's beautiful. $4 start. The Golden Bunny. Let's see. A little gray rabbit ran over the hill, and for all we know, he is running still. Carrie Ann, I see you at 4. The Sleep Rabbit. Got a little piggy there. That's really cute. So illustrated by Leonard Weisgard. I really like the way that he illustrates. Look at the mushrooms, though. I thought this cover on this book was beautiful, but my favorite part is the back with that bird sitting on the nest. Yes. It would be adorable as an Easter gift for not even a child. You could just give it to a friend just because it's so beautiful. But to display it, you could even display it like this. If you wanted to, and just maybe have something up a little higher just to cover up the barcode on there. I saw somebody, and I think it was Gabby on Instagram. She took like this green, and I think you can get it. It looks like the AstroTurf. She had like the grass, and then she had her full display. But this would be beautiful as a backdrop on a display like that in your vignettes for Easter, for sure. So, all right, Carrie Ann, I show you at 4. So let's go ahead and start the countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And I'm trying to keep my prices as low as possible. What do you guys think? Are the prices good? Do you think, I mean, I want to be sure that I am staying where you guys want me to be price-wise. How do you think the prices are on my items that I sell? Just for some feedback. Because I don't make a whole lot. I don't have a big profit margin. However, I like to find the stuff and then pass it along. So I try to keep the prices. Hi, Nancy. Prices are good. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. If it was, I don't want to be pricing things too high. For sure.
Hello, Nancy.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thanks, Susan and Carrie Ann. Thank you.
And if we don't have your information and you're considering buying from us, even if it's not at this sale, if you want, go ahead and forward everything to sweetadeline@aol.com. That's 3 E's, and I'll get you put in my contact list for future reference.
Classic Old Soul is here.
Woohoo! The whole gang's here.
Yes. All right. So this book I've never heard of before. I saw it yesterday. It was in the higher priced area of where I was, but I thought it was too cool. And I actually bought another book that I'm going to cut apart and sell the individual plates from it. I know, but it is really cool and they're frameable. So, and this was the other one I got. This is the Purloining of Prince Olio Margarine.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Olio Margarine.
By Mark Twain
Mark
and
Twain.
Philip Steed with illustrations by Aaron Steed.
Yeah, so it does have its desk cover on. This is a 2017 printing, $4 start. Have no idea.
That's a $25 book. So get the sticker on the back.
Thank you for that. So if I take the dust cover off, the dust cover is in beautiful condition. You can see this beautiful cover. And it says, there are more chickens than man can know in this world, but an unprovoked kindness is the rarest of birds. And that's what is on the cover of this book here. It does have a signature inside where she gave it as a gift. Okay.
What year did she give it as a gift?
2017.
2017.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's got our hero. I'm guessing that's a young, maybe Mark Twain, right?
I don't know. You haven't been purloined? Oh, Jerry, you're not
Purloined.
living till you've been purloined.
They came upon a handbill nailed to the trunk of an old oak tree. Its ink still wet. What does it say? Asked Susie. All the animals huddled in close as Johnny read aloud. So it's in beautiful condition. It has never been read. It's still, like, the binding is still tight. I really don't want to open it up all the way. I'll save that for whoever buys it. The illustrations are very unique in this book. They're very like light and airy, I guess, to describe it. Reward. Prince Oleomargarine is missing.
Okay, so just as a little trivia or information,
This book originally sold for $25.
purloin means to steal, pilfer, filch. Purloin mean to take from another without right or without detection. So it's a thief.
Oh. I just thought it was really an interesting book.
Yeah.
And this must be the Prince Oleomargarine sitting up here. So yeah, this book, Mark Twain. It's by Mark Twain. Oh, look at the skunk.
Is that Peppy?
No. It's in brand new condition. Dust covers, wonderful. $4 start, 2017 on the Purloining of Prince Oleomargarine. Okay. We have Little Hiawatha. This is one of those.
Disney's Wonderful World of Reading.
Yep. Oh, I see Janine at 4.
On the purloining.
Purloining. Okay, Janine, you want to start the countdown?
All right, Janine's at 4 on the purloining.
Thank you, Nancy.
Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
Sold.
Stop. Oh, you know what I got? The whacker. Gets a whack. All right, Janine, this one is coming your way. Thank you very much. And I have entered you in the raffle. Next up, we have this Little Hiawatha. It's one of those Disney books. 1978 on this one. It's in beautiful condition. $3 start. I remember this book. This one in Peter and the Wolf, I think it is. That one was like a pink cover. It's funny how things like stick with you. This one's in beautiful condition. It looks brand new. 1978. Peter and the Wolf, $3 start. Or not Peter and the Wolf, Little Hiawatha. I have Peter and the Wolf on the brain. My goodness. We're just going to set that aside and keep going. Let's do this one. The Adventures of Robin Hood and His Merry Men. This is a Rand McNally Elf book. And we're just going to power through this because we only have about 10 minutes left here. 1955, $3 start. Let's take a look. Tim wrote his name over here. right above Robin Hood. Little stinker.
That's in great shape.
It is in good shape, except that he wrote inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
He did some doodles.
He did some doodles.
Mm-hmm. So, Tammy, be aware there are some doodles in here, okay?
Yeah.
Little Tim was busy, and he did, he gave this guy a beard. So, actually, let's mark this one down because I didn't notice that he gave that guy a beard. And he gave that one.
It's already going up, so.
I know, but I want to give them the option if they don't want it, that they can cancel their bid.
Yep. Everybody still moving forward? If so, the bid's
So there
at
are
$4.
some pen doodles in there. So if you want to back out Tammy or Vicky, you can do that, okay? Because when I was glancing through, I did not notice that he did all the doodles. It looks like ink. He used a pen.
Yeah.
Are you gonna whack me with that?
Thinking about it.
So let's mark this to $2 starting bid. So Tammy and Vicky, if either of you want this at $2, let me know, and we can do that, or we can start the bid at $2. Whatever you would like. Okay. So Vicky's in at 2. Tammy, did you so it's at 2 right now. We're going to start this countdown, okay? I lowered it down just because of the doodles in there. It's in really good condition except for the pen inside. That little stinker. That little stinker, Timmy. Whoops, I typed in stop a second time. So let's go ahead and start the countdown on it. It's at $2 right now. Vicky, you just outbid yourself. So we're still at 2 with Vicky. And then Tammy, if you're interested, come in over 2, okay? Tammy's out. All right, we're going to call this sold. We're going to call this sold to Vicky for $2. Usually I'm pretty good about catching stuff like that, but I must have missed it.
She gets a whack for that.
So you're going to get Robin Hood for $2. Thank you very much.
For the latecomers, 3-inch sticker, $2. 4-inch sticker, $3. 5-inch square sticker, $5. If you want one, let the boss know. We'll put it in your box or bag or whatever we ship.
I want to do this one. This is one of those Bookhouse books, 1971. I bought it because it's the fairy one. Look at the cover. $4 start on this one. It's called Through Fairy Halls. I did not draw them. No, it's vintage clip art that I got. The one with the animals, I did put that together on there, but it's different vintage antique clip art on the silhouettes that I got from a site. And I just pieced it together on there. 71 is a good year. So $4 start. Let me show you. This is the inside of this book. It's in really good condition. Oh, that's an interesting idea, huh? I don't think that this book has ever been read. It's still very tight, so I don't really want to open it all the way up. But it's one of the Bookhouse sets, so you're going to have a bunch of different stories. The Wizard of Oz. This one in particular is Through Fairy Halls. It's going to have April, Aramena, Hero of Java, Fairy Forest, Fairyland of Science, Fisherman, Merman, The Mice, Old Pipes and Dry Land. There's a whole bunch of stories in here. And some of the illustrations are in color. Some of them are in black and white. $4 start, 1971 Fairy Bookhouse. Do this big one here. This is my Brimful book. Oh, I see Vicki at 4. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I didn't see anybody else come in at that one. Vicki, that one is coming your way. And again, we are doing shipping on Sunday, or I'm sorry, I'm boxing things up, and he's invoicing on Sunday. And as soon as you pay, your box will be shipped next week. So
yeah, many of you will pay, right? I mean, it's like I send them out, I get paid. They will go out Monday morning.
Everything's going media mail as well.
Well, the books are going media mail.
Everything that we sold can go media mail. Yeah.
And also, you're making post office rules.
Yep. The Brimful book. This is 1960. $4 start. That's the inside cover. This has Poems of Childhood, Mother Goose Rhymes, Animal Stories. Oops, I think I just caught you on your nose.
All right.
That time.
A lot of nice illustrations.
Yeah.
I got to back up. I'm going to need to go to the emergency room when she gets
Oh, thank you, Tammy. So it is a big Brimful book. 1960, $4 start.
It's full to the brim.
Yep.
Brimming with good information and stories.
Brimming. I do want to show this one because I thought it was really cool. And, oh, this one right here. We have a couple minutes left. This is the Junior Instructors book. Look at the cover.
I thought it was a yearbook.
I thought it was too when I grabbed it, but look at it's got pumpkins on there. The color is amazing. This is book 1. It is from 1943, and it is a $4 start. So it's the inside cover. So I'm not really sure what it is. It's the life of George Washington, Lincoln, the lad who went to the North Wind, the hero of Harlem, Cinderella. It's a combination of a bunch of different things. Johnny and the 3 Goats. Again, 1940s on this one. What did that say? Questions any bright child might ask. And this is favorite poems for children. So there's a bunch of poetry in the back.
This book is filled.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. They're making a jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween.
80 years ago.
That kid has a knife. Has a butcher knife. That little kid has a butcher knife.
80 years ago, that's the way things were done.
October gave a party. The leaves of hundreds came. The chestnuts, oaks, and maples, and leaves of every name. The sunshine spread a carpet, and everything was grand. Miss Weather led the dancing. Professor Wind the band. I see my flea market treasures for 4. The chestnuts came in yellow. The oaks in crimson dressed. The lovely Mrs. Maple in scarlet looked her best. All balanced to their partners and gaily fluttered by. The sight was like a rainbow new falling from the sky.
All
So
right, we're
there's
gonna start.
poetry, there's music, the Star Spangled Banner.
We're gonna start a countdown on this one, folks. Current bid with my flea market treasures is at $4.
Different activities, games. So it is an instructor book from 1943.
15,
And look at the
14,
detail on the cover.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Thank you. My flea market treasures, that is coming your
202.
way, Jerry.
So we're done. Whatever you want to do, one more. Your little book.
Yep, I'm going to do one more book and then we're done. This is a really cool book too. It's not a children's book. It is History and Rhymes of the Lost Battalion.
Lost what?
Battalion.
Battalion.
Battalion. Yeah, Battalion.
The Battalion.
1923.
I wonder if that has to do with World War One.
This is and it has come apart a little bit in the front.
Looks like it might be a World War One memoir or just
$5 start.
by Buck Private McCollum.
Yep. Sketches by Franklin Sly, the pirate. And so it goes through, and it's like a tribute, I think, to their lieutenant and commander. Different poetry, letters, sayings. I See You, Vicky, for $5. The Flare tells the story how the Lost Battalion was lost, the true story of a heroic incident of the World War in the light of a tragedy of peace.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and count this down. I'm pretty sure it's about World War One. All the uniforms and so on look like it.
'Twas Uncle Sammy's doughboys that put Finny in on the Hun. Now we're waiting for that transport and we'll take her on the run. Oh, why do you wait, Mr. Baker? Just send us a ship or a raft. For the old USA and our freedom, we'd sail on any old craft. At first we were going home Christmas, and then 'twas New Year's Day, but now it's the 15th of April, unless they change it to May. Now General Pershing's motto is a good one, we all know. Let's get where we're going today, boys, and you bet we're ready to go. The Statue of Liberty beckons to her soldiers across the sea. Let's go and get where we're going, back home to the land of the free.
So we're going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did it go?
Nope. And stop. All right. I didn't see anybody else come in there, did you?
Nope. Looks like she got it.
All right, Vicki, that one is coming your way. Let me get you entered in the raffle, and we're going to do that real quick. We are giving away this lot of postcards here. There's 5 in the lot there from the 1940s, I believe.
40s and 50s. Late 40s, early 50s.
You're going to get 5 cards.
Post-World War II.
Thank you very much. He's going to show them to you real quick.
So, this one, 1955. Beautiful 2-cent stamp on the back, postmarked. This one, 1940.
It's okay. We can just go through them real quick. It'll be a surprise.
You will just.
They're all
1949 on this one. $1948 on this one. Excuse me.
All right. So you're going to get that lot of 5.
There's 5 from 48 to 50 something.
Do you want to pick?
48 to 55.
Well, we'll just do this one. It just jumped right out. So let's see who that is.
Hopefully that's mine.
It is Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, you won the postcard. Your name just jumped right out of the container. I guess they really wanted to go with you. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We will have sales next week, Monday and Wednesday, like we normally do. And I think we'll mix it up next week and do all postcards one day. I'm not sure about the next. But yeah.
Do we have that many postcards?
We have a lot of postcards and ephemera. We'll do an ephemera sale. So I'll set up for that. And so we'll shoot for Monday at this time. So if you like ephemera, come back and see us. Yay! Congratulations. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. And you like ephemera that much? Yeah, I do too. I know I've been buying a lot more ephemera than anything else. So I don't know. Oh, can you hand me that? I do want to show them that before we go.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing
I
about
found
this
this yesterday.
For 24 hours straight. I've been hearing about this.
Look at Garbage Pail Kids. It's the folder. You remember? Oh, look at Sicky Vicky. Oh my gosh. But inside, the cool thing was inside the folder were these 5x7 cards. I think they're big stickers. So I'm going to have somebody take a look. There's a comic book store near here. So I'm going to take them over there and see if they have any value. Brainy Janie, Junkie Jeff, Junk Food John, Slimy Salmon, Nasty Nick. So I found those when I was hunting for books yesterday. I found this folder and I'm like, oh my gosh. So, all right, guys, I will see you on Monday then. Invoices will go out Sunday and we'll get things shipped out next week. So thank you again for joining us, right? The Garbage Pail Kids.
And again, if you're new to our channel, send your information in.
Sicky Vicky.
We will be good to go.
All right. We are going to run because we have some appointments to get to. And so I will look for you on Monday. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you're in Florida.
And wow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a good weekend.